Hey everybody, welcome to Your Beautiful Table, a YouTube channel all about helping you make your tables beautiful. And we talk about home fragrance, tabletop decor, china, glassware, those kinds of things. Today I'm going to bring a review of Yankee Candle's Enchanted Garden candle, so stay tuned. Thanks everybody for coming on back. If you're new to the channel, I am really glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about Yankee Candle's Enchanted Garden candle, so stay tuned for the review. But before we get into that, I wanted to say thank you to Janice. So Janice is our newsletter winner. I promised newsletter drawings when we reached 300, 400, and now 500 subscribers, and I have been so slack about doing the drawings, but I finally sent out. I use a random number generator, and that number corresponds to a list of the subscribers on our newsletter site. So just like you know, subscribers 1 to it was 124. So the odds of winning are pretty high. But anyway, so random number generator pulled Janice's number, sent her a note, and said, "Hey Janice, let me know where I can send you this." I sent her a $10 e-gift certificate to Bath & Body Works. So I have 2 other winners that I've drawn, and I sent them their email. So check your email if you don't check it often. I'll give them a few days and then just move on to somebody else. But I sent 3 winners for 300, 400, and 500 subscribers. Y'all, we're up to about 507 subscribers, so we'll be at 600 in no time. So share this video with your friends and sign up for the newsletter, which is in the link in the description below, so that you can be entered to win the free drawing. So enough about that, y'all. Let's look at this candle from Yankee Candle. So I bought this candle sight unseen, sight unsmelled. I bought it online just by reading the description and thinking about a favorite Yankee Candle fragrance that I love that hasn't come back, and that is Greenhouse. I need to go on eBay and buy some more, but I just love the Yankee Candle Greenhouse candle. It's not in production any longer, but I can find it every once in a while on eBay, but it's pricey because people like it, but I might splurge and get one. Enchanted Garden, has some similar fragrance notes, and I thought, well, Greenhouse, Enchanted Garden, maybe it'll be the same. Y'all, it's not, and I'll tell you about it. So, first of all, traditional 22 ounces. I've had this candle for over a year or more. 22 ounces. The 22 ounce candle from Yankee Candle has 110 to 150 hours of burn time. Y'all, I use an Illuma ring, Illuma lid, Oh, you hear my puppy sneezing, so that's not me. I didn't psych out, but there's Buckley is here and Buddy's here. I might get them in the video in a minute, but anyway, that was the puppy sneeze. I use a Illuma lid to help reduce soot and smoke for Stop Buckley. He was chewing the carpet. To help reduce soot and smoke, and I love it. So if you use Yankee Candle and you want to help reduce the soot and smoke and increase your candle performance, use an Illuma lid. They're cheap, and I've used the same one for a long time, but if you're burning multiple candles, you want to get a couple. But anyway, I've done a review of Illuma lids at some point, but anyway, enough about that. So I didn't use an Illuma lid with this one, and I'll share with you about it in just a minute. But this candle, it's got a cute label. There's a garden gnome there. He's sitting in amongst some rocks and mushrooms. Really cute label, Enchanted Garden. It's got a nice sticker label. It doesn't wrap around, it just ends there, but then there's beautiful blue, deep, rich blue wax, and so I really like the color of the wax. Now, it has the embossed top. It says Yankee Candle at the top, and then it's got a plastic gasket here. Y'all, look at this gasket. So it came to me this way. I don't know whether it got warm in transit or whatever, but the wax melted a little bit and got on the lid, and then I'm going to turn this up because it's a little bit of a mess. You can see some of it got around the lid there. Now, it's a single wick candle, that deep blue wax, and you can see I've only burned it 1 time. And here is the thing. So I am not in love with the fragrance at all. For some of you, this fragrance may be really great. For me, it was, 1, surprisingly overpowering. So even on cold right now, y'all, people poo-poo Yankee Candle. They say they don't have a lot of throw, they don't have fragrance intensity. I don't know when exactly this one was manufactured, so if you do, leave a comment below. But this one is super strong, especially for a Yankee Candle. I'm getting a lot of fragrance just in this scent bubble right now on cold. When it is lit, it is really strong. And the thing about it is, it's really strong in a way that I don't love. So the fragrance stays pure. It doesn't get bitter or tart or like burnt smelling, but the fragrance is so intense. This candle gave me a headache. So it's actually tickling my nose. There's something about the fragrance blend just doesn't do it for me. And so friends, what this reminds me of is Drakkar Noir. So back when I was in 8th grade, Drakkar Noir, take me back to the 80s, early 90s, was super popular. So this reminds me of Drakkar Noir. I'm sure it's a great fragrance, but it reminds me of like a middle school dance. So, but for some folks, they really love that fragrance. So I don't want to, scent shame you at all. But if you like Drakkar Noir, you'll love this candle because it smells a lot like it. Let me share with you some of the scent notes. I wrote them down in a notepad. So the scent notes in the Yankee Candle Enchanted Garden are clove, geranium, basil, cedarwood, and musk. A lot of good earthy fragrances there. The combination becomes very perfumey and like men's cologne, as I mentioned. So that's what I get, very masculine. A lot of cedar in there with just sort of an overall herbal mix, Drakkar Noir. I looked up, before the video started, I looked up the scent notes for Drakkar Noir, and it is, surprise, surprise, basil, lavender, lemon, then they say angelica, juniper, and cedar and pine. So very similar, how this one has geranium and basil. Those are the bright notes of the herbal essence in the Yankee Candle Enchanted Garden. Basil, lemon, juniper, cedar, and the candle, it's cedarwood and musk. So very similar scent composition, and it gets there. This could be just like a Drakkar Noir. I don't know why that's hard for me to say. Dupe. So it also kind of reminds me of like college dorm a little bit. So if you're looking for a very masculine evening scented candle that has those herbal notes, that's going to perform really, really well, you want to check out the Yankee Candle Enchanted Garden. If you're looking for a greenhouse or a scent that smells outdoorsy or like earth or those kinds of fragrances, or a lightly scented candle, don't pick this up because it will surprise you if you've been used to weak Yankee Candle scents. This one will be a surprise for you. But y'all, I love, with all these new candles, Yankee Candle is such a classic, but it gets just sort of like people turn up their nose at it. I love the rose, sea mist rose, salt sea mist rose, or the classic rose fragrances. I love those. Lemon fragrances, those kinds of things, just light and lovely. With the Alumilid, it burns perfectly, and they burn for a really, really long time. So the value is there because this, I found it on Amazon, retails about $35. So 110 to 150 burn time hours, nice candle fragrance intensity and throw for 35 bucks. It's really, really great. So y'all want to meet Buckley? So let me introduce you to my new puppy now that we're finished with this candle review. So here's the thing. I'm not going to burn this candle anymore. I'm actually going to find somebody that maybe likes this locally and just give it away. I know, like regifting, but I just feel bad about throwing it in the trash. But let me find him. He's walked away somewhere. He's going to be the star of the show. So this is, this is Buckley, and he is about 7 months, and he weighs about 20 pounds. Oh, get this for me. And he is a lot of fun, and he's all puppy. So I think this is as big as he's going to get in terms of size. But he might increase the weight a little bit. Buddy, my other dog, is here on the floor, and he weighs around 15 pounds. But Buckley is our new adoptee. So that's what's kept me from making some videos, is being a puppy parent during the pandemic. But I wanted to introduce him. So if you're looking for a great candle with that Drakkar Noir scent, check out the Enchanted Garden from Yankee Candle. If not, it might be a hard pass for you. Thanks everybody for joining. Sign up for that newsletter, and we'll see you next time.